Hello and welcome to Arindam Zoo. I am Arindam, and in part 8 of my zoo series, I will be taking you on a tour of the ocean biome. Now, this biome is a labyrinth of sort, even for me. Even though I designed the entire biome, but the path and everything does look like a labyrinth for me. Even I get lost sometimes. So, here we have the entrance, and from the entrance, okay, this actually took some time for me to develop. I did not know how to place it so that part of the creature will be underneath, and well, it turned out really nicely. We're going to come to the entrance over here. Because there is lots of water, I have placed a couple of doormats over here, and from the doormats, you're going to again clean your boots, and then you're going to come to the water. There were actually coelacanths here, those coel fishes, but they have actually died because, well, due to some meshing reasons. Since we are going to go underneath the water, first we are going to take a look at the two simple and peaceful creatures. We have the Ichthyosaurus on one side, and we have the Manta on the other. For mantas, we actually have aberrant as well as normal mantas. We show you this part here. So we have one manta chilling over there. Now for this particular video, I have disabled the bloom because the bloom is going to cause a lot of eye aches for anyone who is looking at the video, even though bloom makes it look really nicely. The Ichthyosaurus over here, you can actually go inside because they are friendly and swim with the dolphins. So you have the X-Ichthys from Genesis Part 1, and you have normal Ichthys. And you can actually swim with them. Now, with that being said, let us go underneath. So there is, when you go underneath the water, you have to have some form of pressurization and depressurization, similar to how you go in any space also. For that, we have this chamber. So we're going to come here, go there, and let's see, depressurization area. Let's see. Yay! Now, well, the ocean biome, the ocean tour, or the ocean labyrinth starts. There are multiple different ways to go to all the different places, but I'm going to be taking the straight route so that you do not get confused. So we're going to go exactly straight. And exactly straight, we're going to go down and we're going to come to the main hall, the central hall, which is over here. From the central hall, you can reach every single part of all of the exhibits. That's how it is designed. Okay, this was a joke that I made. I don't exactly know why I made the joke. So, seaweed, seaweed. And just beside these seaweeds, you have the angler fishes, both the regular as well as the aberrant anglers from here. But hey, first let us look at the exhibits on the right hand side. So we have the Dunkleistus over here, both the normal and the X variety. Let's take a look at them. So there is our Dunkleistus, two of them over there, and there should be one more on that side. There, hiding. Let's come here. We're going to find the Plessia and the lead Ichthys. Now, should we go up or should we go down? Well, let's go down for this moment. You can already see the Plesiosaur from here. This is our Plesiosaurus, or actually it's a Elasmosaur. And I initially wanted to make sure this thing looks like a small cafeteria of sorts. People can come here, sit down here and eat and relax while they can look at the Dunkleistus from here, the Plesiosaur from there, and the lead Sichthys from here. Lead Sichthys, by the way, is probably the largest fish ever well, not I wouldn't say ever made, largest fish that has ever existed, and they roamed in the Jurassic period. Now let's see, we can actually, let's go here first to the higher viewing gallery. Let's see how the lead Sichthys actually looks like. So we can see the Ichthys from here, that was the entrance, and here this gigantic creature is the lead Sichthys. Leads, as you would call it. So if we take this, we are going to come into the creatures page. So once we come here, we get Electrophorus here, again regular as well as the aberrant variety, and this is the Eurypterid. You actually spot the Eurypterid, it's actually underneath, it's here. You can see them, right? Two Eurypterids. And if you are hearing the sound, that is the sound of an Ammonite. And the Ammonites are just underneath. You also have, what is this? Eurypterids, Mega Piranha, here we get saber-toothed salmons. This is actually a lunar variant from Genesis Part 1. Very rare creature, by the way. These things are not actually tamed, by the way. So they are all trying to escape this side. I don't know why, but they are not tamed. They're wild creatures. Now, if we take this path down there, we are going to come to the Lampreys. Jawless fishes. Let me show you these guys from close up. Again, I do not use cheats normally, but for this particular instance, I am using this. So we have that lampreys over here. I don't exactly know what this guy actually did. Okay, I'm guessing this is the wild one, this particular lamprey. Alright, so we have lampreys, we have, look at the saber-toothed salmons also. And these guys that I don't know what they are doing. We get Ammonites. This is the closest you are going to get to an Ammonite because they cannot be tamed. You have to actually force tame one of them, and these guys are not very easy to find also. Same with Eurypterids. Let me again go inside and give you a close look at these guys. So these are the Eurypterids. They are actually sea scorpions, and these are the Ammonites. Look at the mouth of the Ammonite, by the way. They don't exactly look peaceful and simple from that angle. We get piranhas, we get the electrophorus. And now I told you, right, there are multiple different ways you can actually reach different places here. It's this entire exhibit is kind of like a labyrinth. So we came using that way over there. Now let's just go using this way. Everything is linked with everything else. You can already hear something. You can actually see something. That is the Giga. That is the Giga exhibit that I will show you in the next video. And that is an alpha mosasaur force tamed, which has just been parked here. It's too big for any of my exhibits, so I did not do anything about them. It's just parked. It's simply too big, even for my Mosa exhibit. And that it was the way. So we had gone through this way, and now we have come back from this way. Now let's look at the left hand side. So we get Megalodons, Tuso, Mosa, and Megachelon. So let's head up, and we have one Megachelon sitting there, and we should have another Megachelon somewhere there. Here it is, the other Megachelon. Now let's go up to the Megalodon exhibit. So I wanted this to be similar to the Jaws film, in which you can get really close and somehow be able to aggro the Megalodons. Well, you can see in the display this Megalodon is eating one of the seaweeds. I don't know why. It somehow came really natural though. So you can actually go down here and come really close to one of these sharks. Now you get regular Megalodons and you also get X Megalodons. Let me go inside. I have actually lost a lot of sharks. So there were sharks that I had tamed legitimately, and I had set them to wander with the dino leash on, and they would just go like this, stuck like this, and then they would die. And this happened to around 3 or 4 of my sharks before I decided to make sure these guys are not on wander anymore. If we were to take this side, we're going to actually come towards our entrance. We're going to get the Manta exhibit over here, and we're going to reach the entrance. See, I told you about the labyrinth part, and this is the PC and Leeds way. And that is the place where we had come up. See, everything is connected with everything else. Now, let's come here. Nidaria, Mosasaur, Megachelon. So we have the Nidaria, both the normal and the aberrant variety. Instead of heading up, let's see what this route takes us. So this route will be Megachelon down this way, which is exactly that place. So, well, not the place to go. Mosa this way, up and down. Okay, okay. So let's go down first. If we go down, we're going to reach very close to our mosasaurs. You can actually see the two mosasaurs parked above us, both the regular as well as the Genesis Part 1 variety. You could also see how big the mosasaur actually is. This model has been taken from the Jurassic World film, and that is why the mosasaurs are this big. And this also has one of the largest enclosures, by the way, and still not enough to fit an alpha mosasaur. Alphas are simply too big. At night, this part looks even better with everything becoming dark, and you can only see the silhouette of the mosasaur with the moon and the moon's light above. You can again get a sneak peek of my upcoming biome, which is the apex carnivores. You can see a couple of spinos over there, but we're not looking at spinos, we're looking at the mosaurs. And here is the division between the mosasaur on one side and the Tusoteuthis on the other side. We actually have two of them over here, and initially this was one large, very large enclosure, and I decided that I will not have enough space to make uh, similarly sized enclosures for each of them, so I just divided them into two parts, and one with the Tuso and another with the Mosa, like that. What is up there? Is there something? No, there is nothing. So now we need to know where we are heading. So we have come to the central part again. We get the Basilosaur over here, both the Genesis Part 1 and the regular variety. And these Basilos were initially all wild ones, but I found out these guys were meshing and going inside my barking chamber, and so I decided to force tame them and set them to not wander around. Okay, we are going up. This means that we have reached the nearly the end of the biome. Again, we have to do this. Okay. We don't want all the water going away. Then we are going to swim up, and we are going to reach here. So you must be exhausted after walking so much and getting confused in the labyrinth, all those other biomes there. So you might want to take a little rest over here with the water and the lighting and the really nice greenery. And from the next video, I'm going to be showing you one of my two favorite biomes. My second favorite actually. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.